This is Anna Hack from Green Talk. Recently, I interviewed Seth Goldman, the CEO of Honest Tea. In the video interview, Goldman provided sage advice, which I thought GreenBiz readers would enjoy. Join Goldman as he explains in a short clip of the video how Honest Tea began and his advice for those wishing to start their own businesses. Seth, tell us a little bit about what is the company. How did it start? What is it all about?
Sure. I started out in my house about 14 and a half years ago. And the idea was to create initially was just a less sweet beverage. And, we started with tea as the focus. My co-founder was my professor from business school. And within our first year, we launched the first organic bottled tea, certified organic bottled tea. And then we proceeded to make the whole line organic. And just last year, we converted the entire line to fair trade certified as well.
A lot of people who are watching this may be asking, how can I do the same thing that you did? I mean, I'm ready to leave my job. I don't see the satisfaction in what I'm doing. I see a greener pasture, not just monetarily, but sustainability. What kind of words of advice would you give them if they want to take that leap?
Well, I've certainly, having taken the leap, I can tell you it was worth it. And obviously, I'm fortunate that things have worked out. But I even then knew if it didn't work out, I wasn't going to regret it. And that doesn't mean you jump off. It did feel a bit like jumping off a cliff, but at least I had looked for a place where I could find a soft landing. And I didn't have a parachute in the sense that I had a fallback, but I knew I was able to find a job elsewhere. So you want to make sure it's a risk you're taking that's informed, where you understand what you're doing. But the rewards of being able to create something you believe in, to be able to control and shape and create something you believe in, are extremely powerful. And when you feel like what you are doing can have an impact on the world, on the way people live, on the way they interact with each other, and even on their own health, that too can be gratifying and powerful and exciting. It certainly leads to less sleep and probably a little more stress. So make sure if you do, if you're a part of a relationship, make sure the other folks in the relationships are on board with it. You can't do it alone. And I also encourage people to think about having a partner at least in the idea. Barry wasn't a day-to-day business partner. I mean, I was making the decisions, but he was absolutely committed to the idea and supporting it, and someone I could turn to at any time for advice or encouragement, and occasionally a scolding, just to sort of make sure, because it's a lonely undertaking. No matter how many people are around you, it can be lonely. So you really want to have someone who you feel has got your back.